Hi, good day, everyone. So on this call, we're going to be talking on contributing to GitHub repositories, public repositories, private repositories, and some of the knowledge you're going to be getting from this call, you could also apply to contributing to open source projects, right? So this is not really a call to explain how to get Git and Git on your system and or how to connect your system to your remote GitHub or any of the cloud repositories platform. Or this is just a call to demonstrate how you can contribute um, to repositories that you've probably be added to or that you want to contribute to, right? So let's just get in. Let's get started. At the end of this video, I'm going to add to the bio section some links that in case you want to get some more information on the differences between Git and GitHub, how to work with Git, and how to collaborate with other persons. Right? I'm going to drop some of those links in the um, um, bio section after this call. All right. Yeah, so let's just get right in. I'm going to share my screen now, and this time we would. Okay, let me share my screen first. Give me a second. All right, so trying to bring this up, and give me a second to do that. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm just going to pull this up so that it's clearer. Awesome. All right, so these are some of the repositories that you've been added to, and you can collaborate with, right? So I would just create a new repository for us to demonstrate this, right? I'm going to start this demonstration. I'm going to delete this later on, right? So we can call it demonstration. Um, no description, just going to call no description, make it public, add a README file, means use Visual Studio for our Gitignore, and the license going to be a Apache license. I'm going to create this repository, and I'm assuming that I've just been added to this project, right? So I'm not going to go into the long process of adding me to the project, right? But I'm assuming that I've been added to this project and I have access to work with this project, to collaborate with other developers on this project, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on code. I'm going to get this link. So I could SSH into the server or use the GitHub CLI, but then I just want to clone using, so if you do have the GitHub desktop, you could also do this. You could, if you have a Visual Studio, you could do this, or you could download, right? But then if you want to actually collaborate, you just need to clone the project to your system. So I'm going to use the HTTPS, and I'm going to copy this. Um, so give me a second to pull up my Visual Studio. I'm just going to share my old screen. Give me a second to do that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my Visual Studio code. I'm going to pull up code. So I'm going to get my command line. Um, just check this there. Arrow. So I should have. Okay, so CD desktop. I'll just close this. Then CD desktop. Then looking for I'm not sure why this is doing this. I'm just going to tear R into this, and I'm going to look for the folder I'm looking for. I created a folder for this. E-Gate Bootcamp. Yeah, so that I'm looking for CD E-Gate Bootcamp, and so I'm going to open this up on my Visual Studio Code. So I'm already in the folder that I want to work with, and already like this for now. I dropped like a description that I wanted us to that we copy clone it to my system, right? And that's like the first thing I want to do. Clone the project to my system, and the project's name is demonstration. So just gonna do that. So give it a second to do that. All right, so it timed out. That's interesting. Let's try this again. It's trying to connect to, yeah, so I'm surprised that it timed out the first time. So I'm going to cd into the project and code that's to open it on my system. So now I have the project on my system. Remember what I said? This folder system just see the dots out. Then see the demonstration. Yeah, this is what I wanted to open. All right, so now we have the project open on. My name is Gabriel, so I'm just going to create a folder. That's the first thing I wanted. I would do that will be this, and then instead of this, I'd say let's say stage 2 task, right? So let's say I get to stage 3 tasks. All I'll do is create another folder. We'll have stage 3 task, and then continuously like that, I just keep creating my folders and sets. And then if someone else, let's say another person, I wouldn't do that, but let's say another person, like let's say I'm going to use my other name, so just like Egosa, and then that person's folder will be like this, and we'll have like stage 2 task, and if there was another one, it would be stage 3 task, right? And then the folder structure will look like this, right? Egosa stage 2, stage 3, Gabriel stage 2, stage 3, right? And that is exactly what I was describing earlier on, but I'll just start with this, right? So we have this, and I would do this, and I'll just create like a project, right? A console project instead of stage 3. So .NET new console. I'll do that for stage 3, and then I'll do the same. That's 2 console projects for both weeks. And .NET new console. Oh, I did miss something, right? I did miss something. So I'm going to show you what I missed in a bit. All right, so what did I miss? I was right now, if I do git branch, I'm working on the main branch, and that's not supposed to be. I'm supposed to work on a personal branch, so that when I'm making a pull request, I'll be making a pull request to the main branch. So that if there is any issue, I can fix it on my personal branch and not mess up the main branch, right? So I should have done that before even doing anything on my code, right? So I'm going to delete everything right now, so that there are like no changes. So right now there are like 4 changes noticed. Busy. I'm gonna retry this. Uh, Same thing. So what I'm going to do is just gonna go in and delete it one after the other. Delete permanently. It's just busy or locked. Oh, I'm not sure why this is happening. So I'm going to let me see. Why this? Okay, so I'm going to just try something else. Let me go to the Git plugin that I have. I want to try something else. Branch, create branch. So I'm going to try create branch. This is me using the GUI from Visual Studio to do this, right? So I'm just gonna call this feature. So underscore app, right? So that's the branch we're gonna create, and let's see if that's happened. So that works. That should work. Let's see. I'm checking the. I'm gonna check the branch again. All right. So right now I'm no longer on the main branch. I'm on the new branch that I worked with. All my changes moved there, right? So, but if you wanted to do this with the command line, you could just do git checkout dash b and then the name of your branch, right? So feature whatever, right? So and that should create a new branch for you, right? So now I have all of this, and um, I don't know why they did that. So the next thing I want to do, I'm done with my project. I want to push it back up. All I'm going to do is I'm going to cd dot out to the main projects, because that's where our git that's where okay, so I could just push my project, right? So I'd cd into my project, because I don't want to push other person's project, right? I don't change anything on that in other person's project. So that's why I'm on Gabriel, right? So and then I could either use the GUI, so just pick what I want to push. I just click on plus, and um, do the same thing. So like what I did there is just git add, and I'm going to add the last one, which is stage 2 task.cs proj, right? So I should move this last one to staged. Okay, you couldn't find it, right? So let me see. Stage 2 task. Yeah, so that's I didn't need to add the extension, right? I also mostly work with GUI, so just git add stage 2 task, and then it moves that to stage. Then the next thing I want to do is git commit and dash m slash my commit message. So this could be like initial commit, or I could change it to bank Gabriel's let me just put out Gabriel's bank app console projects, right? So I could just do that and make that commit and I'm going to remove this from staged. It's not what it is. So basically, I just committed the project, spin tracks. Next thing I want to do is I want to push to the remote server, right? So I'm gonna close this. To push to the remote server, because I am using a new branch, I have to get the name of the branch because I have to call that branch. So I'm gonna say git push origin and feature slash console underscore app, right? So that should push what I just did to the new branch on the remote repository, right? And let's see, it's taking a while. I'm just checking my internet. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so that's working. So right now, switch the remote server. I can now check the remote server. So just going to pull that up in a bit. Now, just getting the remote server up. Give me a second. Awesome. So it's pulling great. So give me this notification feature the branch that we just contributed our project to, because right now if you notice our main branch does not see my um code I just pushed to the repository, right? But if I check here, I'll see the branch I just created, and if I go into that branch, I would see the I just pushed, and yes, the code all the other things really bad. I hope the sound is coming out really fine. Um, PR, that's pull request. So you're trying to request that the changes you made. Okay, why is this 404? So you're trying to request that the changes you made um, are added to the main branch or any other branch that you want them added to. And that's what pull does. It just moves the changes from the branch that you're requesting from to the branch that you're requesting to. I'm going to go back to main and click on this compare and pull request. Give me a second. Compare and pull request, and it's going to bring up this dialog box. If there's any information, if there are any informations you want to add, you just add the information right in here. Please review my code. So, and how it's going to work, in your team, you're going to be reviewing each other's code, probably writing comments if you notice that there are options to improve a particular code. So everybody have got to review at least a code from one of your team members. You have to do that. Then in the review section, you could request me as a reviewer. So to request me, just type in very to me. Let me see. I don't know why that's not coming up. Maybe, maybe because I don't know. So I don't know why that's not coming up. I work mostly with so this is coming up, but then it's not seeing me in the reviewer section. I'm not sure why. Anyways, no worries. So just check it out and see if you can find me. My this is my handle verify to see me, and then also you could check for your other team members. So when you do any of that or both of that, then you just click on create pull request. Oh, I also missed something. So right now it's loading, but you see the branch here, um, requesting form. So it says Viris Fatsimi wants to merge one into this. So you have to check it's on the. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to decline. I'm going to decline. I'm gonna close this. So I'm gonna close it, right? So I'm making a new pull request. Give me a second, just make a new pull request. Okay, so I'm checking from feature to main. So you see the arrow that says this is where it's coming from and this is where it's going to, right? So you need to check the branch that you're coming from and the branch that you're going to. You need to check that it's showing this sign that says, okay, we're able to merge this. And then before you click on create pull request, which I clicked on earlier on, right? So I'm going to just click on it again to create a pull request and click on view to view the pull request, right? Let's see. All right, so it's saying close. I'm going to reopen it again. So if you were requested to review a pull request or you want to review the pull request of a particular colleague, all you need to do is open the pull request. After checking, you just check the commits and see what they did. So you check here, click on it, see what they did, and if you figure out anything that can be improved upon or anything that they might want to change or work on, you just come here and write your comments and then click on comments to like, okay, create another class for so and so. Right, so I'm just going to do that, and you just do this, click on comments, so that the owner of the pull request will be able to find out or see that, oh, there was a comment that was made, and you can see the comment. I need to check something, right? So you want to also do that, right? And then when I come, I would check and find out, okay, this is good, this is not good, and then either merge to the master branch, the main branch, or I would just create my own comments and let you know that, okay, you need to work on something, right? So that's basically how it works, and that's like this straightforward version, right? So if you have any questions, you can reach out to me on any of the other mentors, and would very much gladly love to help. Thank you very much for your time, and have a nice day. Bye.